In the daylight, you were less likely to get seasick. The sun was hot, but eventually it felt good. The constant salt taste made you drink more water to stay hydrated. Even though ship life felt miserable and exhausting at times, there was always a silver lining. Well, almost. When the sun went down, so did my spirits. The ship was harder to steer. Everything was illuminated in a red glow that gave the doghouse an ominous feel. Your body didn't understand why it wasn't allowed to sleep or even sit down when it was enveloped in total darkness. But of all the things I dreaded most about the absence of light, bow watch was the worst. Night 3, Night 5, Night 18. They all passed in the same way. Seconds felt like minutes, and minutes felt like hours. The front of the ship was a lonely place to be, even though you weren't more than 70 feet away from a shipmate. When I checked my watch, sometimes as much as 15 minutes would have gone by, but no more. The indigo light on my watch should have burnt out by the end. Being lonely at the bow wasn't the worst part. Being lonely just meant I needed to be my own company, which usually involved thinking deep thoughts, rotating through a limited selection of Katy Perry and Christmas songs stuck in my head, or making up constellations after trying to identify the ones we had learned about. Canopus, informally known as the party star, was easily identifiable by its unique twinkling quality. Similar to the effect a water droplet has on a computer screen, flashing red, green, and even sometimes blue. No, the worst part about bow watch was the airplanes. I was fine minding my own business, watching for other ships. I was fine until I saw a plane shoot through the sky like a shooting star that never burnt out, moving so fast above me, taking people back to the places they called home. I wanted to go home. I wanted to be the one on the plane heading home at hundreds of miles per hour. Their blinking wingtips only waved cruel goodbyes as they faded out of sight, and I was left alone again with the stars and myself. The 38th day turned into the 38th night. I went to bow watch and began my ritual of deep thoughts, interrupted only by my poorly chosen music selection and the occasional passing barge. It was not notably different than any other night. There was even a plane. The same as all other planes that had silently passed above the bow many nights before. But for the first time, I didn't wish I was on the plane. I preferred being attached to the bow by my top harness with cold metal clips to the adjustable strap buckle in a seat with not enough legroom. There were no crying children, just water slowly sloshing past the sides of the ship. The stars were better than an in-flight movie, and the humid, warm air superior to any thin, prickly wool blanket. As it faded out of sight, I just smiled. I finally understood why I needed this ship to take me home.